Hi, I'm Devin with this week's Science and Tech News. Recently, 500,000 people in northwestern Ohio were told that their tap water is not safe to drink or boil. See, Lake Erie, the fourth largest lake of the 5 Great Lakes in North America, sometimes gets filled with algae. These tiny plant-like organisms come in many shapes, colors, and types, like the blue-green algae currently blooming on the western edge of Lake Erie. Unfortunately, a water treatment plant found evidence that the algae are releasing a toxic substance called microcystin. This toxin can reduce oxygen levels and upset the natural balance of the available food for animals. Experts believe the algae bloom was caused by fertilizer runoff from the lawns and farms. The USA's Environmental Protection Agency, the government agency that protects human health and the environment, says that these toxins in Lake Erie are very hard to detect and clean up, but they are working on the problem. Drones are taking over everything, but don't worry because that's actually good news. These unmanned machines provide a safe and convenient way to make speedy mail deliveries, perform search and rescue operations, and spy on dangerous people. Now scientists are turning to undersea drones to map the ocean, explore sunken shipwrecks, and collect important data on marine life. Although there are dozens of aquatic robots, one of the coolest ones is the wave glider from the Liquid Robotics company. The craft uses a surfboard-like shell to propel itself along the water with the natural motion of the waves, while ocean scanning machines hanging 15 feet below take measurements. These aquabots allow us to explore places that are too dangerous for humans, plus they look super cool. And the Mother of the Year award goes to the Grainlodone Boropacifica octopus. This 8-legged lady just earned the world record for the longest period of egg tending after researchers observed the octopus guarding her offspring for almost 4.5 years. That definitely makes chickens seem like slackers since they only sit on their eggs for about 20 days. The previous record holder for the longest protection of babies was the alpine salamander, which spends up to 4 years defending its babies. What's even more fascinating is that these mother octopi can actually survive those years without eating. The Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute scientists who observed the octopus from beginning to end say that she even turned down a meal they offered her. During their observations, the mama octopus also managed to keep her eggs safe from predators the entire time. We often take oxygen for granted, breathing it in and out without even thinking about it. But if you leave Earth and head to a planet like Mars, breathing wouldn't be quite that easy. That's why NASA is teaming up with MIT researchers to help the future explorers have enough oxygen to support life on the red planet. On the Mars's 2020 mission, which is a planned 1.9 billion roving laboratory, NASA will use MIT's oxygen-creating MOXIE instrument to tweak the Martian atmosphere. MOXIE, which stands for Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, is a special fuel cell that consumes electricity to produce oxygen. Since Mars has an atmosphere that is 96% carbon dioxide, MOXIE will have a tough job to do. Many scientists believe Mars will be the next frontier in space, kind of like how the moon was a major exploration goal in the 1960s. As for the Mars 2020 mission, it will largely focus on whether or not humans can live on Mars, and there's even a reality show being developed where contestants will go live in a Martian colony. Comets are like enormous dirty snowballs filled with ice, rocky materials, dust, and frozen gases that fly through space. Up until now, they have been considered mysterious travelers, but that may not be the case for long. See, the European Space Agency, or ESA, has just announced that their Rosetta spacecraft has become the first in history to catch up with a comet and orbit it. Rosetta and its target, the comet called 67P, were flying at 34,000 miles per hour side by side last week. Both of them shared a common orbit around the Sun, about 250 million miles from Earth. Now scientists plan on getting the craft even closer to the icy rock to get a detailed look at it. The 6.5-year orbit of the spacecraft will eventually see it go way past Jupiter, and astronomers will even try to land the machine on the comet's surface. When the comet gets near the Sun, Rosetta will get some up-close data on the icy melting process that occurs. When the fiery temperatures hit the comet's core, it'll create an ultra-bright halo effect and the huge dusty tail that we often associate these starry tourists. Hey Star Trek fans, you know how you are always wishing you could have some of those awesome sci-fi gadgets for yourself? Well, now you can get your very own wall communicator just like the ones in the original series. Just mount one on the wall near an entrance and you will be alerted as soon as someone approaches. You can choose between different alerts so you will always be aware. Whether it's a bloodthirsty Klingon or your little brother, no one will ever sneak up on you again.